Awareness, deprograms, decoding life cycles and patterns, new grid surveillance system. As we break down complex consciousness structures, we are tasked with sharpening our conscious mind to understand the various different mental illness structures within our very own distorted pathological mind. We must heal and clear the trauma energy stored and trapped within our energy body by taking full control over the mind and energy body. We do this by creating healthy, effective, and well-balanced equal parts healing and expansion cycles and patterns. In order to do this, we must break free from the sick and twisted pathological collective unconscious algorithms. We do this by teaching ourselves how to systematically control our own healing and expansion algorithms by sharpening our awareness, increasing our attention span, and decluttering our mind. Otherwise, you will create imbalances in the mind and may very well become hijacked by your shadows for bypassing your healing. This is happening right before our eyes as we witness many well-meaning, self-proclaimed healers who have clearly bypassed their shadow work lose their minds. In which case, I will take this time to specifically ask that they cease all communication with others and stop spreading information until they heal their shadows. May they seek the truth within themselves as they cultivate their ability to see themselves clearly with full awareness. Everyone's healing journey is different, but the goal is always the same. No matter what healing path you take, you cannot bypass inner child healing, shadow work, block and implant removal, healing and clearing trauma energy, balancing brain waves, healing the mind virus, healing and deprogramming negative programs, timelines, and structures, and reprogramming the subconscious mind to align with the heart structure and universal law. As we anchor into the proper healing and expansion structures, we learn to develop our consciousness through clear and intentional thought processes. Developing clear and intentional thought processes assists in developing the healthy patterns and cycles that support healing and expansion methods for identifying and integrating the many shadow aspects of self. This is necessary as we bring all of our unconscious, subconscious distortions up for review to heal and clear all mental illness structures. An access point for healing and clearing trauma energy is through acknowledging the various different mood disorders, anxiety disorders, personality disorders, behavioral disorders, and psychotic disorders that dwell within you. Understand, by default, your consciousness is very sick, and you have a pathological mind that you're not even aware of. This is because you were programmed to bury the unpleasant truth to keep the distorted illusion in place. The good news is, once you become aware that your mind is schizophrenic and you're insane, you can begin to transform these conditions and be part of healing the collective. We must deprogram the collective unconscious by healing the pathological mind, by anchoring into healing and expansion structures through self-awareness, honesty, self-accountability, self-compassion, self-acceptance, forgiveness, gratitude, and authenticity. As we journey along the healing and expansion path, we must acknowledge through our conscious mind awareness that many distortions within our psyche due to the misalignment of our perceptions and negative human programming. We must deprogram all mental illness programs, timelines, and structures by bringing them up for full conscious review. All programs and distortions must be brought to the surface for the unconscious mind to acknowledge and discern, while simultaneously acknowledging, rejecting, and dismantling the illusion. This transforms the collective unconscious by bringing the conscious mind online to activate the heart structure technology. When the conscious mind is purified, you become the technology for the new grid structure surveillance system. The hearts and minds with purified intentions hold the highest truths, and it is for this reason the old system is dismantling. Awareness creates through perception and intention. Deprogramming is achieved through awareness. One of the many ways to begin sharpening your awareness is by paying very close attention to your knee-jerk responses to help you develop an understanding of your unconscious reactions and behaviors. This assists in developing an understanding of the various different cycles and patterns that control our lives through the default mode network running in the brain responsible for wandering thoughts. We must free up space within the mind and unlock our abilities to expand into higher states of awareness by increasing our attention span, by shutting down the mind wandering. When we allow our mind to wander, it's called stimulus-independent thought. This is equivalent to the television being on in the background without paying any attention to it. This still allows for the background noise to fill the mental space, having very negative effects. We must shut down all random, unintentional thinking as it creates depressive, anxious, and confused brainwave states without your awareness that create additional stress and worry that perpetuates mental illness and disease.